Where's Alec?
Everything okay?
No, that's fine. Where's Alec?
He's at home asleep with the nanny.
When did we get a nanny?
I just hired a nanny this morning. Jax referred her to me, so he liked her right away.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know, for some reason it made me feel weird, you know? I just feel like I don't know what to say to him. I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell him that I'm his mother. He must be so confused. I don't know what someone else may have already said to him.
It's going to take Alec a little while to warm up. He's a boy. He's a little boy.
I know that. I mean, he's already warmed up. It seems like he was, you know, he had that time with Carly in the plane. She got to hold his hand and tell him that everything is going to be okay. Well, no, he woke up last night and asked for Carly? So I just kind of feel like I'm the girl who lives in the house that he was brought back to.
Okay, I explained to you why I brought Carly and Dante with me. I don't know what else you want me to say.
I just want to talk about it, that's all. You know, I just I wanted to tell you that, you know, or I didn't tell you that after you left me here by myself, that I started to pray for Lucian. You know? I've never really prayed for anything before.
Right.
And I keep going over and over this in my head, and I know that we just talked about it, but I can't comprehend how you could be in an airplane like that. You were on the jet, you were with Carly, you were on your way, you could have just picked up the phone quickly and told me that you had in fact found a lead on Suzanne. I mean, Spinelli had to tell me this. Spinelli
told you?
Yes, Spinelli,
no, he's got
of
a
course.
big mouth.
Well, come on, don't blame this on Spinelli. I mean, Spinelli's just being honest.
I never lied to you.
Lies of omission, sweetheart. I don't know how we're gonna make our marriage work, you know, if you won't just, you need to talk to me. We decided to do this together, to make this relationship work again and to make it better.
Right.
And now I'm terrified. I feel like all of a sudden I'm hitting all those same walls with you that I used to feel a long time ago.
You can make this about business all you want, but, you know, we'd be having the same problems no matter what I do for a living.
What are you talking about? That's not true.
What is?
No, what if you were a plumber, you wouldn't have to hide things from me.
If I was a plumber, you wouldn't want to hear what I had to do every day.
That's not true.
Okay, you want to know what the real problem is?
I do, yes.
We were separated, right? Away from each other for years, okay? Now we're trying to merge together in a way that doesn't sacrifice who we are. But you know what? There's bumps along the way.
Honey, I have to be honest with you. I mean, can you tell me what sacrifices you're making? Because I feel like everything's been me so far. I mean, I uprooted my whole entire life to come back here and live here with you again.
Right.
You know, and then we were supposed to have our house in the woods, remember? That was our beautiful little space, and then I lost that too.
But you said it didn't matter what
I lied.
As long as we were together.
It does matter. You knew that, and you saw that. I took the hit. You know, the truth is we're living in your house with your things.
My house is your house. No, I'm serious. You want me to take everything out of my house and we start from scratch? Because I'll do that, because the only thing I'm attached to is you. My wife.
Is that true?
Come on. Hey.
Sorry, I just feel like, you know, I just want to know that, you know, we're really in this together, and I'm not just passing through. So.
You know what? If I could go to Italy, we could start a whole family there. I would do that, but I got that responsibility.
Okay, let's do that.
No.
I'd never ask you to leave your kids. You know that.
And now there's Alec. I mean, look what we're going through. All the fights we're. And can you imagine what a little boy's going through?
No, I can't. I hate that I can't fix it for him.
I know it's hard, but it's gonna. You know, Alec's gonna come around. You know why he's gonna come around? Because no man can resist falling in love with you. What? You know what I'm talking about.
I got your message. What's going on?
Hey, just want to check in with you. How you doing?
You know.
Yeah. And the Abby situation.
Yeah, Abby. Spinelli's looking for the woman who was contracted to kill Brandon, but nothing yet. We got no leads.
What about Michael?
Michael's still seeing Abby. and things are about as stable as they're going to get right now.
What about Carly's, Jack's still causing trouble like he always does?
Preliminary hearing and joint custody. But you know Jack's not going to be happy until Jocelyn's with him full time.
That's not going to happen.
You know what Jax is claiming, right?
Yes. I've heard it a lot from Brenda. Jax has her all riled up saying that her son is not going to be safe living with me.
And how's that going?
I'm trying to give her some space. I want her to get to know her son, but she seems afraid of him in a weird way. She hired a nanny.
I mean, it's a lot to wrap your head around.
One day she thinks her son's dead. Next thing, she's the mother of a 3-year-old. And then Suzanne takes the kid, disappears. And here's the I took Carly, as you probably know, to find her son.
You needed her help. It made sense.
I mean, I thought, yeah, but Brenda it's like a war. I mean, she's at me all the time saying that now I don't tell her everything.
Brenda knows how this business works.
Knowing it and living it are two different things.
Hey.
Do you have a minute?
For you? Always. How you doing?
Good. Well, I just mostly wanted to come by and just say thank you for the referral, for the nanny. She turned out amazing, so Alec seems to like her a lot. He's so bold.
That's great. At least someone thinks that I've got good judgment.
Oh, you having problems with Carly?
Yeah, I thought that I could have an amicable divorce, but it's really not looking like that at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No sense in dwelling on it, I guess. Main thing is Jocelyn's healthy and safe, and so's Alec for that matter, so we have a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah. The truth is I want so much to feel like, I know how to be a good mother, but I just don't.
Just, you gotta give it some time, let everything settle down. You'll have a chance to get to know each other.
Yeah. I don't understand why it was so easy with Lucian, It's like I didn't even give it a second thought. I just opened my heart to him right away, and...
Only to have Suzanne pull the rug out from underneath you. It's natural to be cautious now.
Yeah, but this is, I don't know, it's feeling kind of more than cautious, I don't even know what to say to him. I mean, should I just come right out and tell him that I'm his mother, or...
Yeah, I mean, probably. But just take it slow, Yeah. You have plenty of time to get to know each other. He's not going to go anywhere.
He woke up last night and asked for Carly.
Wow, that must have been hard.
It was not. This is not a great moment. I mean, I can't stand the fact that Carly is closer to my son than I am, but, I have to tell you, this is all about Sonny. There's no excuse for it. I mean, there's no reason for him to just take her and leave me behind like that.
Well, he was probably doing it, to protect you, so...
Well, I understand why you're saying it, but the truth is, I wish that Sonny realized, I'm not as vulnerable out in the world as I am when I'm with him. I could have handled it. I could handle anything.
Yeah.
Want to know another secret you can't tell anyone?
Would I ever do that? Okay, I promise. I promise not to say anything.
Marriage is a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we go into it so in love and with the right intentions, and we're lucky if we walk away from it friends.
I'll never give up on Sonny. But there are a few things, that are going to have to change.
It is true that when Brenda agreed to marry you, she didn't have a son to think about.
Yeah. I never wanted another child. I mean, watching Michael, Morgan, Christina suffer because of the life that I chose, right? I mean, that's why you gave up Jake, to let Lucky raise him. If you had to do it over again, would you do it differently?
I regret the time that I didn't get to spend with Jake. But you know what? I can't answer that because Elizabeth never wanted this life, and I wasn't going to force it on her. It wouldn't have been fair.
I gotta be honest with you. You know, even before we found out about Brenda's son, I had my doubts whether she could live with guards and rules, and you know, looking back, that's why I left her at the altar. You know, I didn't do it because I didn't love her. I did it because she would never give me up. So I'd help her. And I thought this time we could really make it work, but a child changes everything. I can't guarantee that I can keep her son safe. So maybe the best thing for me to do is to just go to her, as hard as that would be, and just say to her, hey, for your son's sake, maybe we shouldn't be together.
Can you live with that?
I don't know.
I haven't seen this side of Sonny in a really long time. It just, you know, it's that kind of like shut me out of a whole part of his life. You know? Yeah. And of course it's for my own good.
Yeah, the all-purpose excuse.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just, you know, sit around and tell him every single thing that's on my mind. And he's editing himself. And I just end up feeling really insecure. And I'm just always wondering what it is that he's leaving out.
You know, I'm probably not the best person to come to talk about Sonny. Unless you want a biased opinion, of course, I can give you that.
No, it's okay. Me and Sonny can work things out on our own. Sorry about that. You're right.
Just have your lawyer call my lawyer, please.
Oh, Carly, listen, I have a lot of issues with what just happened, but I just wanted you to know that none of them are with you. There was Sonny. You know, Sonny told me that you were great with Alec and that you distracted him while they took Suzanne into custody. And I just want to thank you for that. Yeah, I know that your daughter is going through a lot right now. So I really appreciate you taking the time to help my son.
Every child belongs with their mother.